alumni, the community, etc. And many people felt compelled and wanted to have things shared today, but not everyone feels comfortable getting up in front of a mic, and certainly not in front of 330 people, and not when they're emotional. So I gathered a few of those stories to share. So I'm going to read them to you now. This came from an MA that used to work with her. I was her MA, but she was my friend. I suffered from anorexia. Pat made sure I was not going to die. We had many long talks, phone calls, emails. I left Colorado, and she still kept in touch with me. I will miss her so much. And I will miss getting those emails saying, "Hi, how are you doing? What was for breakfast, or lunch, or dinner?" I knew she would never give up on me. It's from one of our clinicians here. Pat was inspirational in how she approached her patients and staff. She was even-handed, considerate, thoughtful, rational, level-headed, non-judgmental. I would look for her car when I drove in the parking lot to know what kind of a day I would have. She was reassuring. She was a reassuring and stable presence. Another provider came up to me just today and said, "You know, when Pat did my evaluation, I scored really high on all kinds of things. But I told her, I said, you know what, I forget to mark the box about asthma. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna work on that." And Pat looked at him and said, no. This has got to be a system issue. It's not you, it's a system. It's probably IT's fault. That same provider shared with me that Pat was patient with patients in a way that I wish I could be, in a way that I strive to be. Another clinician that served with Pat in that old school building for many years sent me a text that said, "Massive grief here. Pat was a monumental force for good." From an administrative team member, everyone was so attentive, edge of seat listening to her opinion. Probably only a sentence or two, but so powerful coming from someone so highly respected by colleagues. What she said really influenced everyone, and she had already put such thought into it before saying anything. And she was open to new ideas despite being here a long time, willing to try new things, but always putting patients first. Many more people shared things with me, and we've incorporated some of that into the slideshow. So now I'll introduce, we have Dr. Volk, Dr. Brooks, Dr. Wallace, Autumn Martin, and Dr. Walker that would like to share a few things about Pat.